Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy, Living with the Hendersons, coming at you with another story time, episode 5. Welcome. What I want to talk to y'all about is an incident that happened a couple weeks ago in Indianapolis with a lady named Toni Lynn Thomas. I know y'all been seeing the story all on Facebook, the news, and everything, but do y'all believe that? How can somebody kill a woman, pour acid all over her and her son's body? Now let me break this down to you. Now, from my understanding, it had to be somebody that she know that came and knocked on the door, and she opened it, pushed her on the ground, beat the hell out of her, and poured acid all on her face and body, and did the same thing to her son. Beat him up and did the same thing to him. Now, to me, that's grimy as hell. That is so fucking grimy. Why would you do that to a mother of 3 kids? That didn't do nothing to you. I can understand if she slapped you, shot you, cut you, burned you, hit you with a car, baseball bat, or anything like that. She didn't do nothing to you. She probably broke up with you and you couldn't take the breakup. Now, my understanding is that's just dead wrong. You don't do a mother of 3 kids like that. You sat there and killed that woman for no apparent reason and tried to do the same thing to her son. What possessed you to do something like that? Now, my understanding, if you couldn't take the breakup, you could have tried to work it out. But if you didn't want to work it out, you could have just left. You didn't have to put your hands on a woman or anything like that. You just should have left. Like, okay, babe, I understand, I'm gone. But you did the unthinkable. You went back, beat the woman up, assaulted her, beat her to death, and poured acid all over her body. Same way with her son. My question is to you: did she owe you money? Did she divorce you? What did she do? You can't tell me that, huh? You can't tell nobody that, huh? You just like, well, I'm gonna take this bitch out off the off the face of the earth. No disrespect to the family. I'm just gonna take her off the face of the earth. If I can't have her, no one can. So that was your plan of killing this woman and beating up and pouring acid all over her and her son's body. To me, that's a coward move. Everybody know that's a coward move. You put your hands on a woman, you a punk regardless. You kill a woman, you a punk regardless. But if you turn yourself in, you still gonna have to go through hell because they gonna do the same thing to you in prison. So you better better turn yourself in before her family finds you. Because if she got brothers, they gonna kill you regardless, bro. For doing their sisters, auntie, uncle, anything like that, they gonna find you and they gonna hurt you, bro. Turn yourself in. But my understanding is, why would you do a woman like that? Why would you put your hands on a woman? Why would you pour acid on that woman's body and her son's body? Why would you put your hands on that woman's son? Why would you want to go back and kill the woman? Why would you want to do something like that, bro? Because I don't understand it. I talked to a couple of my friends. They said the same thing. Why would you do that? Come on, man. Talk back. Why would you do that? Turn yourself in, bro. Because if you don't, they're going to kill you. You go to prison, you better pray that they put you somewhere where can't nobody get their hands on you. But when you go to general population, you got to fight. You got to fight to protect yourself. You got to fight. So I hope you're ready. I hope you did over 1,000 push-ups because you're going to need them. My number one thing is, bro, you shouldn't have did it. You was like, hey, I'm wrong. Let me go on and leave. Let me go on and turn myself in. But you did the unthinkable. You beat the woman to death, pour acid on her body. You beat her son half to death, pour acid on him. You don't do that to a woman of 3. Come on now. A woman of 3 kids, do you know she just graduate? Man, them kids ain't gonna have, they don't got no mama no more. The only person that's raising them now is their grandparents. So you know you cannot do that. So you gotta be on point. And no, I do not own rights to that music. So you gotta be on point with your stuff. You got to be on point with your stuff. You can't sit there. Any man know not to put their hands on a woman unless you're a criminal, unless you burglarize or you a rapist. But anybody in the state, in the United States, know not to put your hands on a woman. I can understand a woman slap you. Now that's a different story, but you still don't put your hands on a woman. I don't give a damn if they slapped you, hit you, bit you, cut your wee wee off or anything like that. You cannot do that because I don't do it. I was raised with respect, to respect the woman. If a woman break up with me or I break up with that woman, I tell the woman like, okay, look, okay, you saying it's over? Okay, let me get my stuff. I'll be by to see my kids when I can. When me and you work this out. If we can't work it out, I'm still come check on my kids and check on you too, cause I still love you. Now, if a woman break up with me and she telling me she leaving me and she want to come check on the kids, I'm like, yeah. When you get yourself situated, call me. I still love you. We can still hang out, do whatever, but you cannot do that. You cannot. You sit there and beat the holy hell out this woman and pour acid on top of that? Bro, come on, man. What kind of man is you, bro? You beat the woman you beat that woman to death. Pour acid on her body where her face is unrecognizable, man. You know this closed casket? How would you feel if somebody did your mama like that? Your daddy like that? Any of your relatives like that? You wouldn't like, how would you like if somebody did you like that? They beat your ass and pour acid all over you, man. Come on, man. Come on now, bro. Turn yourself in, man. I don't give a damn if they give you an electric chair. If you hear them words, dead man walking. If they electrocute you, if they give you a lethal injection, then first they're gonna say, dead man walking. You don't want to hear that shit. I know you saw the movie, right? The Green Mile. Come on, man. Jump on board, bro. You beat that woman to death, man. Own some stuff, bro. Did y'all break up? And you know you lost her to another dude? Did you love her? Because if you loved her, you wouldn't have did it. Did she fall out of love with you? What you do? Was you talking to another woman? Did you fall out of love with her? Well, no. Did she fall out of love with you? Was she talking to another man? Come on, man. Get real, bro. You put your hands on that woman, and now you don't want to turn yourself in. Come on, man. Get a Thomas family some closure. They deserve some closure. Come on, man. Now, you can't do that. You giving men out here a bad name everywhere. You giving black men bad names, bro. You raked that girl over the coals. You fucked her over. You know what you did was wrong, bro. You cannot do that. Now I can understand that they had a closed case because of your dumbass situations and shit like that. You cannot do that to a female, bro. If you gonna do that to a female, just like, look, babe, I'm sorry, but we can't be together. Or if she tell you, look, babe, you gotta go. I'm tired of you cheating on me. If y'all cheating on each other, hey, it's best to go y'all separate ways. So you know you cannot do that. That's just dead wrong. That's dead wrong on that. You cannot do that. You can't sit there and tell a woman, I'ma beat your ass, you leave me. That's some Ike Turner shit. You know you cannot do nothing like that. Have you ever saw What's Love Got to Do with it? That's the Mike Turner shit. Come on, man. You cannot do that. You cannot say, okay, leave me if you want to see what I do to you. You can't do that. If she want to leave you, let her leave, bro. If you want to leave her, get the hell on. Let let her be happy. And I know you want to be happy because I know you had a side bitch out there. I know she had a side nigga, but her kids come first before any side nigga. Just like I know your kids come before any side bitch. Come on, man. You can't sit there and do no female like that. Well, like I'm gonna beat your ass if you leave me. Okay. Now what was it on the other feet? If the shoe was on the other foot, and she beat your ass to death and pulled and burned your body. You ever saw this movie called the Burning Bed on Lifetime? Watch that movie one good time, bro, and you'll see what women go through. Why women so protective over themselves. She protecting her family, man, but now her 3 kids don't got no mama. I don't know if you her dad, they daddy, or what. But now they don't got no mama because you done killed their mama. You done poured acid all over her body and face. You done beat her son up, pour acid all over his body and face. Come on, man. What did the little boy done to you besides try to protect this mama? Which you done sit there and already beat the poor woman to death. Come on, man. You can't do that. You cannot do that whatsoever, bro. I'm talking to you man to man, pimp to pimp, player to player, person to person. You cannot do that whatsoever. That's wrong of you, bro. Trust me, turn yourself in. Please turn yourself in because that shit right there, what you did, was dead wrong, bro. I'm saying it on 1,000%, bro. You wrong for that. Turn yourself in, man. Give the family some closure. My condolences goes out to the Thomas family for what happened. I'm telling you, man. You took somebody's daughter. You took somebody's daughter away from their parents. You took the kid's mama away from her kids. You took her away from her sisters, her brothers, her uncles, her aunts, her great grandparents. Come on, man. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, bro. I got fans out here that feel the same way I feel, bro. You cannot do that, man. That was wrong. For my fans, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Do y'all think that's bullshit for what he did? Do y'all think that's fucked up? Let him know, man. Tell him whoever he is in Indianapolis. I know y'all know who he is down in Indianapolis. Tell him that shit wrong. If you see him out there, turn him in. If they got a award out there, a $5,000 reward out there, turn him in for the money. That's how y'all do that. He'll get the picture, but he needs to turn himself in, man, because that's dead wrong. I'm trying to tell you, it's dead wrong, bro. What you did to that girl and her son, bro. That's dead wrong. You don't do that. Well, y'all, this has been another great story time, episode 5. I'm out. Peace, love, and loyalty.